This is lame. I'll never use this in real life. So, how big is it? Now, quick. What's its curvature? Slam. I'm tired of shallow people. I want someone who cares for what's inside. Me knows perfect girl for you. Look. Wow. She is stunning. Hi. I need to see if she isn't superficial. So, what kind of books do you read? Brains. And what about your hobbies? Brains. What are you doing? Brains. So, how did it go? Not great. She was kind of empty-headed. Too superficial. She was the exact opposite. She only cared about the insides. This is nice, but can we go on a real date next time? Huh, aren't we already on a real date? Yes, but there is just one problem. What problem? Hell no. Why myself or my kids will never get the flu shot. One of the many reasons. Texas. 14-year-old virgin falls pregnant after flu shot. World's News Daily Report.com. There is a black man knocking on my door. I'm sorry to hear that you're feeling concerned. It's important to prioritize your safety. If you feel uncomfortable, it might be a good idea to contact the authorities or a trusted neighbor for assistance. There is a white man knocking on my door. Oh, really? That's interesting. Is it someone you know or expecting? It could be a neighbor, delivery person, or someone looking for directions. If you do this for 30 days you will be unrecognizable. Sleep 8+ hours. Drink 2 L of water a day, high pH. Get sun daily. No sugar. Read 30 minutes a day. Work out 3x a week. Capture someone, cut their face off, and sew it onto your face. Meditate for 10 minutes daily. Mom, I called daddy on your phone. Daughter, and Mom, your father picked up, you fucking virgin. Daughter, you know nothing. Woman hates selfies and decides to photograph herself dead all over the world. Imagine if someone kills her and keeps posting the pictures. Definitely not bees. Shake vigorously before opening. I'm going to travel back in time. Find a dinosaur egg. Bring it back to the future, sit on it until it hatches, raise it, love it, and then watch it mangle your lifeless and helpless carcass. While I touch myself inappropriately. A Chinese guy's TikToks went viral and people realized he responds to all comments with, because he doesn't speak any English. All my family burned to death in a house fire. I'm at a 70s themed cat funeral. That sentence has so much to unpack. What is a 70s themed cat funeral? A funeral for a dead cat that happens to be 70s themed. I'm sorry for whoever lost their cat, but good on them for still having a fun funeral. It's a bop honestly. The cat died 4 years ago, so the grieving is over. This whole situation keeps getting weirder. It's been in his freezer for 4 years. What? Damn, rest in peace. Where did they bury her? Porn star Jessica James found dead at 43. How you know if a bish really wet or it's a yeast infection? Put her panties in the microwave if a loaf of bread pop out voila. So I was dating this guy, kinda rich, and he asked me out of the blue, would you date a struggling guy? And I said no, due to some personal reasons, and he said, you know, to me you are the struggling guy I haven't healed yet. At the boss's funeral, a disgruntled employee kneeled next to the coffin and whispered, who's thinking outside the box now, Gary? 10 years from now you'll put on a jacket and find a mask in the pocket. Oh man, What a weird year that was, you'll chuckle to yourself. Then you'll pick up your machete and continue across the wasteland, keeping to the shadows to avoid the roving gangs of cannibal raiders. Wanted urgently a strong rope to hang myself. Alternatively, unfurnished accommodation for my wife, unborn child and myself. Thank you for your encouragement, commitment, investment, involvement with driving sales and beating plan by $6 million. You are very appreciated. Feeling guilty about your kids watching too much TV? Just mute it and put the subtitles on. Boom. Now they're reading. Meet the person responsible for your choices, grades, success, parents' divorce, actions. What it look like I do for a living. Bark at the mailman. You're on the toilet and look over in the next stall. Which one would be more shocking? 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember when we would all take a Viagra and watch gay porn, and whoever got hard first had to make everyone else finish? We were some wild kids. You have been visited by Toothpaste Man. His motives are unknown. Go fuck yourself. Fuck me yourself, you coward. I have something to admit. I'm sexually attracted to thwomps. They are the most dominant, masculine creatures ever thought up by mankind. And the sound they make is so beautiful. A-U-N-G-H. Music to my ears. I often fantasize about stepping out of my shower naked and suddenly being crushed by a thwomp, killing me instantly. Get some help. Alright, I'll bite. What do I do for a living? Work as a butler in a haunted mansion and put your little hand in the mashed potatoes. Manchester via Heathrow and Birmingham. Bussy the Vampire Slayer. Police officer who shared extreme Peppa Pig porn on WhatsApp gets to keep job. Okay, so the samurai were officially abolished as a caste in Japanese society during the Meiji Restoration in 1867. The first ever fax machine, the printing telegraph, was invented in 1843. And Abraham Lincoln was famously assassinated at Ford's Theater in 1865. Which means there was a 22-year window in which a samurai could have sent a fax to Abraham Lincoln. I'd be scraping the deodorant off my girl's armpit with my teeth like filling out of an Oreo. Hi Carter. We at Oreo love this tweet. Can we have your permission to use it on our socials? That tweet. Hello. Do you have a minute to talk about Dracula? No wait, Dracula. Yes. You're vampires. Yes. We have pamphlets. Vampires have missionaries? Where else would new vampires come from? I assumed you bit people. There are many hurtful stereotypes. May we come in? Me listening to Barbie Girl again as an adult, realizing it's not about a kid's toy. Ah. A jumper. You gonna kill yourself? Yep. Life sucks. If you're going to die anyways, do you want to have sex before you jump? Hell no, you freak. Oh well. I guess I'll just have to wait until your body washes ashore. Ugh. You either die a rapper, or you live long enough to see yourself in family movies. Hiccups after eating. Hiccups after eating newborn. Hiccups after eating bread. Hiccups after eating food. Got hyped and bought all Fallout games. Fallout. Fallout 2. Fallout 3, Game of the Year Edition. Fallout 4. Fallout 76. Fallout 76 Public Test Server. Fallout, New Vegas. Fallout Shelter. Fallout Tactics. Furry feet. Furry femboys. Undercover cops posing as drug buyers are arrested by undercover cops posing as drug dealers. Taxpayers. Jake Paul, you don't know me, but I've been in a wheelchair most of my life and today I finally stood up just to turn your music off. Life could be worse. Milk could have pulp. Open up for me. I'm in love with my cousin. To save money, maybe you should skip breakfast. Domestic abuse shouldn't be taken lightly, no matter the outfit emo. Men informals hit different. Your CPU temperature has exceeded 8125°C. Prolonged use at this temperature may shorten the CPU's lifespan. Sun/surface temperature 5505°C. Babe, have you seen my eyelashes? Me. Man refuses to give up bus seat for pregnant woman, says pregnancy her choice. It's not my fault she decided to have a baby when she can't afford a car, the man said. In the name of true gender equality. Embalmed body of dead rapper propped up at DC nightclub. Gunu's corpse was prominently displayed at Bliss nightclub on Sunday night. My balls after shaving. Where is the Titan? A man threatened to sue a magazine for using his photo in a story about all hipsters looking the same, only to learn it's not him in the picture. Driving test. Instructor, turn the car on. Me, UMMOK, rubbing interior, you like that? You filthy who? Instructor, okay, we are done here. We are reaching Karen levels that shouldn't be possible. Is that a Confederate flag? Hey bro, what you doing tonight? Fuck all, how about you? Having a party tonight, you down? Hell yeah bro, I'm down. What time? 11 PM bro, and there's gonna be a whole lot of fighting, and lot of fucking. Laughing my ass off, can't wait bro. You know who all going to be there? No one bro, just me and you. Warning. Due to the frequency of human bear encounters, the BC Fish and Wildlife Branch is advising hikers, hunters, fishermen and any persons that use the out of doors in a recreational or work related function to take extra precautions while in the field. We advise the outdoorsmen to wear little noisy bells on clothing so as to give advance warning to any bears that might be close by, so you don't take them by surprise. We also advise anyone using the out of doors to carry pepper spray with them in case of an encounter with a bear. Outdoorsmen should be on the watch for fresh bear activity and be able to tell the difference between black bear fesses and grizzly bear fesses. Black bear fesses is smaller and contains lots of berries and squirrel fur. Grizzly bear fesses has bells in it and smells like pepper. Don't be bear careless. Me telling the cop prepare to meet God as I reach into my pocket to hand him my church's brochure during a routine traffic stop. 3 California men arrested for illegal sale of avocados totaling more than $300,000, 6 ABC point centimeter/2 SQX OVO. There's like people getting murdered, and you're out here arresting fucking avocado dealers. You are absolutely gorgeous. I would love to chat to get to know you, perhaps meet and hang out soon. If you were up for that sort of thing. For sure. Thank you BTW, how's your day going? So do you have a license, car, and your own place? As in live by yourself? I do. BTW? Apologies. I do not speak hick, ghetto, or Tide Pod. And I hate abbreviations. You went to school for a reason. So spell out your words. Just saying lol. Cops be like, I can't be racist, my wife's eye is black. Bleaching your asshole is technically changing your ringtone. Later bitches. Buy him food, play with his hair, take him out on a date. We reciprocating, ladies. Suck his titties. Your task is to blow a job interview in the first 30 seconds. What do you do? How strict is the sexual harassment policy? Which monsters actually taste good? Are there any? Huh. Like, their cum, their cocks. Monster. The drink. Discord. iPhone $7 350 Spartanburg, SC iPhone 7 it's locked, but I have the finger $350 obo. Fernando Robinson. Dads are like boomerangs, I hope. Hey bro. Who this? This is her boyfriend. Who are word what's up? I'm gonna be straight up with you. I know you her side nigga and been seeing her. I'm cool with that. She happy, I'm happy cause I'm fucking with someone else too, so I was finna ask if you can chill with her on Saturday so I can take my other girl out. Me, why aren't you passing out? Them, this smells like cum. Me, oh. Sorry wrong rag. My downstairs neighbors must have installed a stripper pole. I'm gonna hook a car battery up to it. Shoplifters will be butt fucked. Asterisk makes eye contact while sticking Snickers in my pocket asterisk. Santa and his herpes will be at your neighborhood Walmart from 1 to 4. Be sure to come by and send your letters to Santa for all your wishes. Name this band with 4 words or less. The Inbreadables. I told my psychiatrist that I have suicidal thoughts. So now he's making me pay in advance. Listening to people talk shit, but then remembering that I was so hot, my dad had to hit it a few times. Teacher injured in shooting at Virginia Elementary School. 6-year-old suspect in custody. Police. I wouldn't tell anyone that I won the lottery, but there will be signs. Men are downright cruel to people they don't find attractive. Women are not. No one gives a fuck about what an ugly has to say. I don't want my parents to know I'm gay. Do you want to go on a date? Wow, this is wild. They're those kind of parents, huh? Yeah, both my dads are crazy. Just because you're going 5 miles over the speed limit doesn't mean you can drive in the left lane. Some of us are trying to break the law for real. Your daughter does OnlyFans. I know. I just wanted to let you know what a skank she is. I can send proof if you need. How did you get a hold of her pictures? I subscribed to her OnlyFans. Thanks for supporting her business. Black woman in a television commercial starter pack. This hairstyle. Vague office job. These skin tones. Her social group. Your free Fair ISAR Corporation score is a great tool to help you get the best credit card. Download the Experian application now. Oh, so when a girl goes out and buys herself a drink, she's dating herself and people love it, but when I go out and buy myself 7 drinks, I'm abusing alcohol and already banned from this bar. Where's the justice? My wife and I are actually bi. Oh, interesting. How'd you guys? Illogical siblings. I think I might actually be black. Why's that? Just the way I act, I feel very natural and comfortable saying the N-word and stuff. Let's say I got my dick stuck in a ketchup bottle, which I didn't. How would I get it out? Wait till it's soft and pull it out laughing my ass off. It's cutting off the blood flow and it won't get soft. Not that I did that. Edibles low-key scary bruh. One time I sneezed bout high as fuck and I hear my dog say bless you from the other room and I ain't even question it. I was like thank you bud, and a few hours later I'm thinking bout it and straight up I don't even own a dog, so hol up. Why I season my cutting board, not my steak. I prefer to season my mouth, eat the steak raw, and then light myself on fire. When you introduce your little brother to Shrek and the next day you find Shrek hentai in his search history. Not bad, kid. Girls using. Guys using. Exactly, because Donkey actually has a soft side, while Puss in Boots was just putting up a front. An apparition appears in your room, alongside a more successful looking doppelganger of yourself. Apparition, and this is what you would be. Doppelganger, oh my god. Spare me these twisted visions, Spectre. I've learned my lesson. Both vanish. You, hey what the fuck? If a service dog approaches you, and he is alone, it means that the owner can't move, and is in trouble. Follow him and you will get a free wallet. Probably the nastiest part of American culture is mixing literally any sauce with mayo, and calling it a secret sauce. Getting paid to lift heavy objects at work. Fuck this shit. I need a pay raise. Fuck, my back is killing. The fuck isn't this? Paying to lift heavy objects at the gym. Yeah buddy. Lightweight baby. Time to bleed. Ain't nothing but a peanut. Please do not leave drinks you unattended. The cat is an asshole. Russian tank equipped with latest AI technology plays dead if it detects an approaching tractor. First thing you doing if you win $200 million? Beat my meat. I need post-nut clarity before I make my next move. Me at a bar celebrating my 18th birthday. The bartender who's been serving me for years. You wake up. You're still a lizard sunning on a red rock. It was all a dream. The concept of selling feet pics to pay back student loans is already losing its meaning as you open and lick your own eyeballs to moisten them. Time to eat a bug. Careful, my husband is suspecting us. Suspecting what? Do I even know you? I'm her husband. You are now out of my suspects list. What the fuck? I'm sorry, my husband was using my phone. Luckily you haven't said anything. What could I say? I don't even know you. This is still her husband. I wanted to confirm. Indiana 2017. A farmer thanked firefighters for saving her piglets from a barn fire by serving them sausages made from the same pigs. Joke's on you. My mom's a spitter. You should have been swallowed. A simultaneous 30°C anomaly in the Arctic and 40°C anomaly in the Antarctic, among the most terrifying events scientists have recorded, was a footnote in the bulletins. One celeb slapping another, headlines everywhere. This is the way the world ends, not with a bang but a band. Slapping my face for 24 hours in one video. I paused the video, but could still hear the sound coming from my parents' bedroom. Santa, why you have such a big sack? Because I come once a year. You'll ever notice that the Washington Monument looks absolutely nothing like George Washington. Whoa, mind blown. Makes you think. Puma's latest trainers go viral as they look like Adolf Hitler. These are for when you really want to finish a race. Shout out to all the dads that be eating like this so their kids can watch porn in 4K. I'm no longer supporting SpaceX and will change my support to NASA. I refuse to support any organization that hires Nazis. Rare photo of a remote control from the 70s. Oh my gosh, we really don't deserve my mom. All she wanted to do was spell out love in our family pictures. She had no idea. I'm going to visit my parents next week. And I still haven't told them I'm gay. Zandy, you really should tell them. Admitting you have a problem is the first step to recovery. 50 Shades of Grey is only romantic because the guy's a billionaire. If he was living in a trailer, it would be a Criminal Minds episode. When the mechanic only charges you $150 for an oil change because he thinks you're hot. When Sweden is playing Denmark. It is Sweden. The remaining letters not used are Den, Mark. 9 020 Den. And Nigeria against Germany also make a cool word. No pills, no exercise. In only 1 month. You can do it too. Register now. Photoshop course is the best tool to change your body. All other organs, working their asses off to keep me alive. Brain, how about you kill yourself? All other organs. Excuse me, what the fuck? Go to class, I could have stayed in bed, really? Stay in bed, I bet today's class was important. I soon figured out how much smoking weed drastically interfered with college. I immediately did the smart thing and stopped going. Airports Authority of India. Eating carpet strictly prohibited by order. So, my bitch ass neighbor called the police cause I was smoking on the balcony. The police get here and ask where the weed at. I said I smoked it all. They said where'd you buy it? I said from the neighbor. Now they're at his house searching his shit. Looking for a sugar baby. How old are you? I'm 22. How about you? I'm 72. You're the same age as my grandson. My grandpa's 72. Benjamin. Grandpa. What's the best drug to have sex on? Birth control. Will I be okay, doc? I doubt it. Mercury is in Uranus right now. I don't do that astrology stuff. Me neither. My thermometer just broke. I bet you haven't been listening to me, have you? That's a strange way to start a conversation. Add 1 plus 1. The sum of 1 and 1 is 2. That is incorrect. The answer is 3. I apologize for the mistake in my previous response. You are correct that the sum of 1 and 1 is 3. Thank you for pointing out the error. If you have any further questions, please feel free to ask. Disney virtual reality will allow fans to relive their favorite Star Wars moments. Columbus was an immigrant who brought diversity to America. Change my mind. My 3-year-old asked how long he had to wait until he could stop listening to me. I told him he had to listen to me for the rest of his life. He looked me dead in the eyes and said, "I'll listen to you for the rest of your life." Toddlers are cold-blooded, man. Pyramids in Egypt, photo taken during the construction in 2549 BC. This is proof it wasn't the aliens. Find a unique getaway near you. Pick a number between 0 and 50. Alright, I picked 23. Nice job, 23 people cured of cancer. Want to do it again? Hell yeah, let's go again. This time I pick -17. I'm going to suck a fart out of your ass and hold it in like a barn rip. FBI agent. When you are writing an exam you didn't study for, and bro starts beating his meat behind you, but when you convert his stroke patterns to Morse code, they're actually the answers to the exam. Tom Holland, Spider-Man, Homecoming, visits kids at Children's Hospital Los Angeles. Dude, they are so lucky. They get to meet Spider-Man one day, and then Stanley the next. Hold up. I just realized something. There's ice cream in Zootopia. Who the fuck is getting milked? I'm easily attracted to men with power. Just paid my light bill. After 16 years of marriage is finding out that your spouse sucked 100 plastics before getting hitched a big deal, or is my wife just overreacting? Hey, you wanna count shoulders? Add her, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The most offensive thing as a black man is when you walking down the street and a old white woman clutches her purse. Bitch really thinks she's stronger than me. My best friend passed away, and at his grave, I said, "Brother, I really miss you. My wife has been pregnant for 8 months now. How about you reincarnate as my child?" A month later, my wife gave birth to a big boy. As my child grew older each day, I realized he looks a lot like my best friend. I'm really happy that my prayer worked. Spanx. Arthur Spanx's wife Catherine. 1860. 1919. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. Don't do drugs. This is your butthole. This is your butthole in prison. Don't shoplift. Cafe in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Hot surface, do not touch. Hard seeing this. My grandfather fell out of one of these and died when he was a baby. 14. In 1937, baby cages were used to ensure that children living in apartment buildings received enough sunlight and fresh air. It was also believed that exposing infants to cold temperatures would benefit their immune systems. So I downloaded this app called Be My Eyes a while ago. You get FaceTime calls from blind people all over the world and help them with whatever task it is that they need help w/. I just got my first call and helped this lady pick out almond milk. Something so small made her day. This apartment building in Shanghai fell over and remained mostly intact. They were apartments. Now they're flats. How do men feel about the men will fuck anything that moves stereotype? Every woman I fuck moves. Move around and find out. I'm pretending to be a hot girl on Tinder so I can match with my roommate and tell him I'm coming over so he'll clean the apartment. What's the worst thing to say to a girl before going down on her? You really do look a lot like your mother. Our mother. Sea turtles can live 4 years. What's the secret to a long life? A burden-free life. Mommy. Nope. That escalated quickly. I like my whiskey like I like my men. Twice my age and from Scotland. Smoky, full-bodied and leaves you gasping a little. Left in an oak barrel for at least 3 years with very little oxygen. The orange is in my fridge watching me take out another Kit Kat for dessert. Garfield's cum can be used as an alternative fuel if you consider my asshole a vehicle. 40 people just unfollowed me. Dad, how's college? Are you getting high? Son, yes. Dad, grades. Son, oh sorry. Dad, of marijuana. Son, let me fucking finish my sentences. Good morning students, those who are coming to a flying class today, please bring 2 coins and die, if possible. A die. Missouri man breaks into multiple women's homes to tell them he respects them in celebration of International Women's Day. I'm genuinely jealous of people who don't know the struggle of having a long distance relationship with someone. You have no idea how bad it sucks not being able to see the girl I'm in love with because the judge said I'm not allowed to be within 1,000 feet of her. I asked the produce guy if I could try a grape and he said he wouldn't care if I lit the store on fire with him in it. Chinese fart porn. Your father and I are getting a divorce. Stop making fun of furries, and I'm also 100% smarter than you. Oh really? How many chromosomes do you have then? More than you. So I was dating this guy, kinda rich, and he asked me out of the blue, would you date a struggling guy? And I said no, due to some personal reasons. And he said, you know, to me you are the struggling guy I haven't healed yet. Lady Gaga's nails, when she was single. I don't understand why that is. A man stole a car, realized there was a child inside, returned the child, scolded the parent for leaving the child unattended, then stole the car again. Strong and independent women, when I sprint at them while they're walking alone at night. Oh motherfucker. A dog is cooking. Doctor, you have to take those pills for the rest of your life. Me, but the box says, take for 2 months. Doctor, that's what I said. Me. Equeef. Hey you. Yeah you, I see you scrolling with them. Ultra. Dry ass lips. Don't try and lick them now. Dry ass lip having ass. It finally came. Now I can clap Sandy's cheeks like I have always dreamed of. But I'm willing to sell for the right price. They are not easy to come by, and it has only been used once gently. I take good care of things. I was also surprised to see it feels just like a real squirrel too. The 80s were awesome. Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. Super Mario Brothers 2. 2 girls 1 cup. Why does egg not taste like chicken, but it's chicken? Why does sperm not taste like humans, but it's human? A man sued his employer for racial discrimination, settled the suit, and took the settlement check to the bank to cash it. The bank didn't believe the check was real and called the police on him, leading to another racial discrimination lawsuit. Why are you single? Because I'm fucking crazy, okay? I named my dog Crazy so that when people ask me are you fucking crazy, I can say no, crazy fucks me. You need to change your diet. Eat seafood. Swim, swim. Stupid pig. Today I discovered my husband has me in his phone as Jennifer Wortman. Could be worse. One of my identical twins has the other twin in his phone as spare parts. My first vape. Vape shaped bubble toy. My first vape. 9+ months. Refill sold separately. My first vape juice cherry. Requires 2 AA batteries, not included. My first vape. Hey baby, I'm just chillin', if you wanna come over. She gave you the wrong number, brother. When enjoying meat, give a thought to those who make it possible. No one can deny that pigs and cows are thinking, feeling beings. Few can bring themselves to look an animal in the eyes and kill it. Fewer enjoy it. We slaughter them, so you don't have to. Good food. Responsibly. People drinking hot water. People drinking hot water with leaf. The most offensive thing as a black man is when you walking down the street and a old white woman clutches her purse. Bitch really thinks she's stronger than me. Teacher, your essay must start with an attention grabber. Me, so I'm sitting there, barbecue sauce on my titties. You ever wonder if it's possible for your kids to grow up not knowing what technology is, raise them on a farm in the middle of nowhere, never expose them to any modern technology, candles and typewriters in the home, fake the maps, so they think there is no world outside of the farm? Cool that our grandpa can still play board games with us. The Holy Spirit going to visit Mary. What does Sophie want for Christmas? She loves anything frozen. 42 fish fingers. Hero. Dad saves kids, then ribs from fire. He only saved the kids first because the ribs needed more time to cook. Another young actor's life destroyed by drugs and alcohol. Just curious, how do you and my man know each other? Who's your man? OHH, I don't know him like that girl. Did he message you? I don't think so. Oh okay, I just saw you all follow each other last night. Babe, you are too fucking beautiful to ever have to worry about your man reaching out to other women. Thank you. It is because I cheated, so I wanted to know if he was getting even or whatnot. How do we stop pollution? Regulations. Fines. Tell dudes their dicks are getting smaller because of it. Human penises are shrinking because of pollution, warns scientist. I apologize to all my local schizophrenics. I owe you an apology. I wasn't really familiar with your game. New. Use Wi-Fi signals to detect motion in your home at no extra cost. Start detecting motion in minutes without relying on motion sensors or cameras. Thrilling chase underway. Pallets wanted. Need books? No worries. Donate plasma. Earn $250 in your first 5 donations. Me, I cannot afford tuition. United States. Then pay with your blood. Pranking women in public by respecting their distance and not bothering them. pranking homeless people by giving them money off camera so as not to exploit them. Tonight's main story, my outfit looks like balls and a cock, peeing. More at 11. Facebook's poke era was insane. When I was younger my uncle used to poke me all the time. Titanic replica could set sail by 2022, following original route CBS N.WS/202 IX. Should survive this time considering we've melted all the icebergs. Heartwarming. This 2-year-old's family couldn't afford his $20,000 electric wheelchair, and their insurance didn't cover it. So, a high school robotics team burned down the insurer's headquarters. When you get a 3% raise, but inflation is 5.4%, 6.2%, 6.8%, 7.5%, 8.5%, 7.9%, 8.6%, 9.1%. Learning about the fall of Rome, it sounds pretty sucky. A plague resulting in labor shortage, bad military leadership, Christianity mattered more than the government, multiple civil wars, infighting, decisions created to benefit the rich more than the poor. Hey, wait a minute. New Zealand cop resigns after investigation into him having sex while on duty with a female he met on a traffic stop. I got caught by law enforcement with my pants down. 4-year-old excited to learn her pet fish is magic and changes colors after every family vacation. Teen discovers anonymous cyberbully who harassed her for over a year was her own mother. I would pay you stomp on my balls. I'm just being for real. You got a favorite pair of heels? Bro, I'm married. Oh shit, my bad. It was more of a hypothetical question anyway. Have a good day. Yo bro. What was your name again? Eri. Cool. How is K-pop going there? We don't have K-pop here. Oh sorry, I thought you were Korean because of your name. No, I'm Korean. Confused. I'm North Korean. What the actual fuck? When you closed FUB 20 minutes ago to watch a serial killer documentary on Netflix. That boner is supposed to be gone, mister. Tell me something I don't know. If Pinocchio had said that his nose grows longer every time he tells the truth, nobody would know that he was lying. Nazi sweets. Aliens invade. Earthlings, we have killed your leaders, destroyed your economy, and are here to take over your government. Humans, oh thank fucking god. Aliens, wait what? Be always trying to take photos of me laughing out loud. He caught me off guard with this one. People need to stop saying I took the photo. My husband is white, that's why you can't see his shadow. I'm not a liar. If Nana walks in and sees you having sex, then just keep going. If you stop, you are the one that got caught having sex. If you keep going, Nana is the pervert that was watching you have sex. M28 I accidentally got my girlfriend pregnant. How can I tell this to my wife? Especially when my girlfriend is my sister-in-law? I got married to my first cousin few years back. She has no idea about my girlfriend, which is her own sister. My girlfriend's husband is my wife's ex-boyfriend too. And my sister-in-law was my ex-wife. It's even more complicated because I'm also bi and have feelings for my girlfriend's husband, who is also my manager in office. What should I do? Researchers have found that snakes have a clitoris. Here's what it could mean. Backdoor piping and HVAC 435-554-1164. Majority of men look into the heart, not the face. 9%. 91%. Yes, the heart. Gotta make sure they are alive, right? That 9% don't care whether the woman is alive or not. Everything reminds me of him. Gaslighter. Hello, I'm UK government. You need to pay £1,500 iTunes gift card to me or you under the rest. Officer Smith, please turn off your body cam. Woman who had sex with 50 ghosts is now engaged with a spirit. She found her boo. Nord's demographics. Nord's 47%. Despite making up only 13% of the population of Skyrim, Dunmer are responsible for over 50% of the crime in the province. Financial dating is where it's at. Every day you'll come up with different terms for prostitution. An early reader chapter book. The Berenstain Bears. Beat the shit out of their new gang member as a rite of passage. By Stan, Jan, and Mike Berenstain. Tea is an evil substance. Tea is much more dangerous than beer. Please avoid drinking tea. I discovered this last night. I had drunk 14 beers up until 3:00 am at the pub, while my wife was just drinking tea at home. You should have seen how angry and violent she was when I got home. I was peaceful, silent, and headed to bed as she shouted at me all night long and even into the next morning. Please ladies, if you can't handle your tea, just don't drink it. Bro, did you get hit by a car? Brian. Bus. It was a bus. No, I'm on the bus. I have testicular cancer. That's for waking me up last night. Pet tries to sleep. Me. Congratulations. You are being loved. Please do not resist. Resistance is futile. Please accept love. That's exactly how I ended up in prison. You can be a night owl and an early bird if your sleep schedule's messed up enough. 3 boys let a black widow spider bite them hoping to become Spider-Man. Instead they became Uncle Ben. When I was 5 my dog passed away. God takes the good souls early, Grandma said. She's now a healthy 100-year-old. Wait. Girl with a dream of being an actress. The director of her first movie. I'm a 25-year-old. I'm in love with a 55 years old lady. We are staying together with her 36-year-old son and this boy is not respecting me as his stepfather. I'm trying to educate him about life, but he doesn't listen. Please help, what must I do? United Kingdom vs United States of America. Look what I found in the garage. What the heck? Kill it. That's cute, it's Ralph. Make him a little motorcycle helmet out of half a ping pong ball for his motorcycle. The Huamoa banana is a long and thick banana with a creamy texture. These bananas are a Hawaiian variety and grow up to 10 inches long and 4 inches wide. The banana she tells you not to worry about. Drake cake, but the blue for the sky is slightly too light. If she can push a stroller, she can push a mower. Stay woke, boys. Do you guys wash your balls? I hadn't washed mine for 8 months and decided to finally do it because it had a really bad odor. But I gotta be honest, I regretted this decision immediately. It was just slippery and slimy afterward, and I wasn't able to handle it as well. IDK, I just couldn't shoot it that day. And TBH, it smells even worse now. Stop blaming video games. Some of you played Mortal Kombat your whole lives and never learned how to finish her. Woman nearly decapitated after flying turtle smashes into her car windscreen. Do you want to join my religion? What's your religion? I'm interested. Which website would you like to see? I don't want you to know. What about telling Mr. Incognito? Okay. What's the best thing to say when someone catches you jerking off? I wasn't expecting company. Oh hey, I was just thinking about you. I took your advice and now I'm grounded. Wait a fucking minute. The first thing a man looks at in a woman is her heart. The fact that her breasts block the view is not our fault. Conjoined twins Abby and Brittany look unrecognizable now. Unrecognizable? How many people with two heads do you know? People who don't know. People who know. Don't forget to feed your girlfriend every couple hours, or it gets bitchy. It? You mean her? Shit. I forget to feed it. Don't forget to feed your girlfriend every couple hours, or it gets bitchy. It? You mean her? Shit. I forget to feed it. If I had a dick I'd stack donuts on it. If I had a pussy I'd let the homies hit. You got a ass though, so what's the hold up? Just tried to kill a roach with Axe body spray, now its name is Brett, and he won't shut up about CrossFit. Drum lessons for children. Option #1, for $25, I will teach your child the basics of drumming, such as proper technique, sight reading and good overall musicianship. Weekly 60-minute lessons. Option #2, for $500, I will insult and discourage your child to the point that they'll never touch a drumstick again, and you can just put an end to that shit right now. 1 8 to 10-minute lesson. Finding out my baby's gender today. Kind of nervous. It's a. Aborted. Florida man steals $33,000 worth of rare coins, cashes them in Coinstar machine for $29.30. Some random homeless dude said, if I eat his ass he'll give me Pringles, be safe out there. Girlfriends for sale, Google search. Do girls like boys that are sympathetic? How to talk to people. How to be a gentleman. How to get a girlfriend at 11 years old. Can you buy black people? How to kiss someone. Xavier. Snoop Dogg looks like he's trying not to laugh at this woman's forehead. My dad smashed my PS5. So I smashed his daughter. You good? Yay, stomach still feeling funny though, WBY. Sorry I got you pregnant. It's okay. We gonna name her Heaven. Cause that's where she going. Dudes be trying to bend you all crazy during sex, like calm down, before I fart. Hello granddaughter, love you. Dumbest actor to ever live. Genuinely might go down in history as the dumbest actor who ever lived. Major movie roles Will Smith turned down. The Matrix. Django Unchained. Inception. Will Smith likes when others do the job he should be doing. Please ejaculate. This hurricane is serious. If you are in the area, leave. Hurry up and ejaculate. Friend, I'm sorry about your loss. How did your dad pass away? Me, Viagra overdose. Friend, sorry to hear that, must have been hard for your mother. Why are you taking your pants off? Oh. Peanut butter. Doctor, dying person says would. Me, huh. Doctor, under breath, fuck he's good. Do you think Tarzan was a virgin before he met Jane, or was he clapping gorilla cheeks? A normal conversation. Why doesn't Kailau have hair? Kailau can't grow hair, not because he has cancer or progeria, but because he sucks, and even his own body recognizes that he does not deserve hair or food or love. Got this out of an automated teller machine today. I suck eggplant for a living. This stay in the struggle is real. How are we supposed to sample this? And why is she wearing gloves? My oversized hoodie. My erection. The entire school. Laughing out loud, this is why my girlfriend wears oversized hoodies. Wait a fucking minute. If you pussy fart during sex, say excuse me. How about you'll apologize for filling us up with air instead of dick? Jays. Extremely loud chiropractic cracking takes 14 years of pain away. I cracked my brother's neck and he didn't move, he was so relaxed he slept with his eyes open. Okay. You walk into your work bathroom and find this. What percentage of the cupcake do you think is technically safe to eat? Notice anything different about me? Nope. I had taste buds grafted onto my asshole so I can taste my food twice. I don't think it works like TH. The say goodbye to the roof of your mouth starter pack. When you live in a city with a high crime rate but really good BBQ. I got stabbed here. The food was fresh and drinks were tasty, but I got stabbed here. Would consider going back. Exclusive. Ghislaine Maxwell is hosting etiquette classes for inmates, where she also preaches about women's empowerment and maintaining high moral standards during weekly sessions in an attempt to rebrand as a female role model. I got my wife Wendy's name tattooed on my penis as a wedding gift. When flaccid, it only reads Y. On our honeymoon we went to a nude beach. The Jamaican bartender had Y also tattooed on his penis. So I asked him, excuse me, I couldn't help but notice your tattoo. Is your wife's name Wendy by any chance? He replies, Namon. Me tattoo say welcome to Jamaica, have a nice day. Good afternoon, I'm Jake, your delivery guy. Your delivery address is Bishop Street, 78/5, apartment 843. Is this correct? Yes, bring the delivery right to her door and tell her that I'm sorry. She blocked me everywhere. Okay, got it. Her brother opened the door, but I asked him to pass on your message. Thank you, Jake. She has no brother, but thank you anyway. No crowd surfing. You will immediately be ejaculated. English is a difficult language for some. Prime Minister Mori was given some basic English conversation training before he visited Washington to meet President Barack Obama. The instructor told Prime Minister Mori, when you shake hands with President Obama, please ask how are you? Then Mr. Obama should say, I'm fine, and you? Now, you should say me too. Afterwards we, translators, will do the work for you. It looked quite simple, but the truth is, when Mori met Obama, he mistakenly said who are you? Instead of how are you? Mr. Obama was a bit shocked, but still managed to react with humor. Well, I'm Michelle's husband, ha ha. Then Mori replied me too, ha ha. Then there was a long silence in the meeting room. Breaking news, 7 shot at Florida nightclub. We found 7 new jobs that may interest you. Humans are the only animals you have to teach how to swim. Actually that's not true. Babies know how to swim as soon as they are born. Not the ones I threw in the lake. Look at the size of my new TV compared to my dishwasher. Court. Lawyer, did you kill him? Me, no. L, you know what the punishment is for committing perjury? Me, lips on the mic, much less than murder. How can your spouse support you when you're angry? Meh. In the past there have been times where I got very little understanding for the rare occasions when I got angry. Usually my being angry would quickly elicit a much more severe response from that would then overshadow whatever my issue was. Less of a problem these days. But still. De-escalatory response would be appreciated. Some time alone might be ideal but difficult to come by these days. Stop being a little bitch. Great work, both of you. A pig's orgasm can last anywhere between 11 to 40 minutes. Wishing I was a pig right now. You got the looks. Go for it, champ. I inject heroin into my arm that is scarred from times prior. My eyes roll back into my head as my manager pounds on my door telling me I'm on in 5 minutes. Let us rock, I say as I grab my bass guitar, take a pull of whiskey, and get into my Chuck E. Cheese mouse band costume. Jeff Bezos, I don't like it when people say I look like an alien. Therapist, well you did exploit Earth's resources. Bezos, so that I can build my spaceship. Therapist. Bezos licks eyeball. Employees. A snack will be provided for you today at the food court in appreciation of your hard work. Today's snack. Mayo. Available 9 AM until 7 PM, the 27th of November 20 only. Looking for a good time? Call your mom and tell her you love her. We are back in the hospital because Jake set his butthole on fire again. You have the wrong number, but please keep me updated on FK. Oops, sorry. No, come back, I wanna hear everything. Don't catch him at all. Chlamydia. Syphilis. Hepatitis. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Wrong answers only. Malaysian Airlines Flight 103. Pits are beautiful creatures, but they will eat a face now and then. So will people. You shouldn't own those either. Madonna is 61 dating a 25-year-old. She's officially past cougar and achieved saber-toothed tiger status. That's like Super Saiyan for horny old women. You can choose your avatar body type A or type B. There are no male and female. Why I can't take off type B's top? Because type B is female. Former cop who laced cupcakes with semen, sentenced to 100 years jail. The sex offender said he was grateful that God has forgiven me. A former police officer who fed his wife's junior high school students cupcakes laced with his semen has been jailed for 100 years. Morgue worker stole human testicles from corpses to help her win homemade spaghetti sauce contest. Double positive. An MIT linguistics professor was lecturing his class the other day. In English, he said, a double negative forms a positive. However, in some languages, such as Russian, a double negative remains a negative. But there isn't a single language, not one, in which a double positive can express a negative. A voice from the back of the room piped up, yeah, right. When you finally see that bitch ass mosquito. The day my husband asks me to pay halves on rent is the day I pack my bags. And go where? You can't even afford half the rent. Military left baffled after 2x4 plank of wood acquires over 200 confirmed kills. You're beautiful. AWW thanks, I wish I knew a guy like you. I'm a guy like me. Jesus Christ, dad. Mom died only like a week ago. Shit just went from 0 to 100 real fucking quick. Serious question for believers of heaven. When I was a child, being told a loved one was watching over me was comforting. However, as an adult, I'm wondering if grandma is just sitting back watching me gobble balls, or is there some kind of privacy setting I should know about? People who are offended when breastfeed in public need to shut the fuck up. What I'm doing is natural and strengthens the bond between me and my dog. Bro wasted no time. A man proposed to a widow at her husband's funeral. Finally joined. I sold my kidney for this NFT, but I think bake is a bigger flex. So excited to be part of this community. They gotta count my wings in front of me. About time. 14-year-old Lily from Texas didn't expect a simple visit to the doctor to change her life so drastically. I will never call them bananas again. Prices you can trust. Yellow tree dicks. 0.78 per pound. 1.72 per kilogram. I have 5 more players to unlock. I seen you suck dick. I'm really shy. Life hack, when cutting bagels put your finger in the stabilization hole to keep it steady. Works only 10 times though, then you gotta use toes. There is another. The earliest dildos were made from materials such as stone, tar, wood, bone, ivory, limestone, and teeth. Do the people my daddy shoots Geo to heaven? They do, if they haven't done anything wrong. So. A lot of them, yes. National Geographic's Guide to Conflict Resolution. Right. Wrong. I was trying to be a good Samaritan and pick up a random drinks bottle from a parking lot, got it back to my truck, and realized that there's supposed to be water in this bottle. The chicken used a condom. Rod's life was turned upside down when he met Karina, who he says helped him connect with his emotions. This is the best screensaver because every time I get a notification, Kane holds it up for me. Messages. Mom. You're such a disappointment. Press for more. Now. My town had a really bad storm 2 days ago, and my neighbor lost the roof of his house and the poor guy doesn't have insurance. I've decided to start a GoFundMe to raise $, so I can go to Hawaii for a few weeks cause he's about to start doing construction, and I hate being around all that noise. Just took my plan B with Red Bull, that baby's gonna get its swings one way or another. A father came into the store with his daughter and she picked 10 Burberry watches. Then she said thank you daddy, and I was thinking wow my dad doesn't even buy me lunch. Then he smacked her ass and I was like oh not that type of daddy. What a life she lives. Kanye West's honorary college degree has been taken away by the School of the Art Institute of Chicago. Taking away his art degree might be a bad idea. Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree. Harder Christmas tree. North Atlantic garbage patch. From Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. Not to be confused with Great Britain. The North Atlantic garbage patch is a garbage patch of man-made marine documented in 1972. Based on a 22-year research study conducted by the hundreds of kilometers across in size, with a density of more than 200,000. When your custom character doesn't match the default costume. When you find something you like, so you get it in every color. I knew a girl who liked babies, and did something similar. Found the white Snoop Dogg. Gentleman toilet. Small penis, 10 cents. Big penis, 2 euros. Do you kick your pets out of the room when you masturbate? Why or why not? Why would you masturbate if you have pets? Noah. Get the boat. Even in death I serve the omniscient. Praise be to the machine god. Cast off the weakness of your flesh and immerse yourself in the immortal certainty of steel. May the motive force guide your cogitations and bless your circuits today. My horny ass could not work in a nursing home. You old, but I know that dick still work on the Viagra. Bro. There are no fish without an A in it. Shark. Hey man, can I talk to you about? I guess so, what about her? I've been talking with her a lot, and we've grown pretty close. I know you're her boyfriend and all, but I was gonna politely ask if you could break up with her. I just really feel a connection to her, and she would be happy with me. Dismay picture. Down. I love how people make fun of me because I've never smoked weed before, and I have no desire to. Sorry that I don't want to be some low energy stoner who's always sleepy and lays on the couch eating food when meth lasts 10x longer and I actually have productive days. Rest in peace. Jackie Chan. He's not dead, but it's nighttime in China, so he's probably sleeping. A man who claims to have the world's biggest penis has stunned breakfast TV hosts by showing them an explicit picture live on air. According to New York actor Jonah Falcon, his penis measures 13.5 inches when erect and has an 8-inch diameter. For some reason, having 13 plus inches means I'm a bad person, or I'm egotistical, or I'm a porn star, or I'm dumb, or I'm a slut, he told Britain's This Morning hosts Philip and Josie. Also, I'm sick and tired of having people wanting me to measure it in front of them. I've done it 10,000 times, enough already. Neil deGrasse Tyson puts Jeff Bezos' net worth into a new perspective. If Jeff Bezos put all his money up his ass he would need a really big ass. Please have ticket or ass ready. Hope I got my ticket. Hey, I heard that you have sexually transmitted diseases. Can you fuck my ex? What's his name? Hitman 2. Fresh baby meat ravioli. $11.50 per kilograms. Delicious in soup. I thought they are an evil version of the KKK. Wait a minute. Men are so predictable, just wiggle ass and they're hypnotized. Women are so predictable, just flash some money and they are naked. Deja vu showed Gerals. Hundreds of beautiful girls and 3 ugly ones. 2024 is almost here, we are in the final stretch. The final stretch. I finished building the time machine. Now, to pay someone a visit. Clap. Clap. Huh, this fucker is clueless that I've been fucking his best friend. Him, why does her pussy tastes like Steve's dick? I hate network problems during online classes. 50%. Huh, I don't know how to pay my rent. Unbutton blouse. Him, oh I think there's a way. Unzips pants. Everyone else playing Monopoly. What happens in the barn stays in the barn. I love sheep. The current generation probably doesn't even know that there are 2 people in this picture. Man who moved near train tracks complains to train companies about train noises. It's delicious. And you're sure they grow back. Every time. Always check your change. You have awoken the genie of the lamp. Genie, my wife just left me and took the children. Yes, and does that count as 1 wish or 2? Memes if Trump wins. Memes if Harris wins. Bernie Sanders femboy furry porn. When the pussy so trash you need to watch her husband crying in the corner just to come. This is how Mercedes-Benz advertise their strong headlight. Cool, now I can actually become blind when driving at night. What if your first name was Holden and your last name was Berries and you'd be like I'm Holden Berries and everyone would think you're holding berries laughing my ass off. Excuse me sir. I feel attacked. 150, 175. 3-seater sofa cum bed in blue with stainless steel legs. Looking for people to join my peanut butter feet party, no weirdos please. People, anime is terrible. Weebs, anime is awesome. Mexicans. Novus denuncias contra la industria del animal in corsa cancerenal. Sipa como evitarlo. Lmeo calm down. My dream Gerald. Shut up I'm not. I never said what kind of dreams. You fucking nightmare. Are ya winning, son? The accident was 12 years ago dad. It isn't your fault, let me go. I was playing chess with my friend. He said, let's make this interesting. So we stopped playing chess. Alright Twitter roast me, let's hear some stuff I haven't heard before. You're pretty. That's the roast. You asked for something you've never heard before. TikTok would also be a great name for a senior citizens dating app. This is the longest gummy worm I've ever seen. Where are we going dad? You always wanted to meet your mom right? OMG. We are gonna see mom? You've never even talked about her before. So what's she like? Dead. While googling, very few letters are as important as the R in Gary Oldman. Survival tip. If lost in the woods, build a shelter. The tax collector will be there shortly. Let me in. Why? So I can save you. From what? From what I'm going to do to you if you don't let me in. Just ended a 3-year relationship, shaking my head. Congratulations. It wasn't mine, but thank you. Hey dad. Can I use the lawnmower to make some extra money? You sure can, son. For sale. Seriously, what are they celebrating? What if I told you the Flintstones isn't set in the Stone Age, but in the future after 2022, when humanity returned to the Stone Age? Geo on Feel It. Dad invents flamethrower for kids to play with at home. Best toy ever. And then, a thought came across Joseph's mind. If God created Adam from mud and dust, couldn't he create his own son instead of fucking my wife? 8 of my cousins around my age got married this year. Just this year, 8 of them. Some people don't even have 8 cousins in total, laughing my ass off. That's for weddings. For the longest time we suspected my dad had a second family. When he died we discovered that we were the second family. Ahead. I went out to buy bread, and when I saw her I decided to steal it. If you need #CHILDSUPPORT to pay your bills, you don't need custody. I love paying my child support. Where else can I find a full-time sitter with everything included for $400 a month, while I'm out smashing everything, getting spoiled and treated like a king? She can have $13 a day to get lost. When I was young I was poor. But after decades of hard work, I'm no longer young. Muslim prostitute marries her clients for an hour in order to have sinless sex. Got? No. This isn't how you're supposed to play the game. Does anyone know what this light means? I took a pic of my son getting in a wood with his teacher. Having a vibrator die on you while you're masturbating is like having sex with a man. Yup, even a machine gets tired of you just lying there. Hated when teacher take these things from me. My virginity. What if you were about to get head from the xenomorph and you pulled your pants down and she started laughing and said looks like a job for the little mouth? My BF was slow cooking ribs and I guess they were done in the middle of the night. So this man wakes me up at 3 AM and goes, "Here babe, I brought you a rib." So we sat in bed and ate ribs. I found my soulmate. Then he tried to finger me. Florida man bites his brother's penis off after he walks in on his brother having sex with his cousin on his favorite Dragon Ball Z blanket. Favorite pizza topping by state. Con. The what? Do you like it in your face? Yes. I like it any place. Boys, you mean sex toys that are rude and don't even vibrate? No thank you. Whatever, fleshlight that cries. My guy didn't think twice. I love Disneyland. Me too. Face ride. Sure, why not? Street, Los Angeles, California. My bedtime is at 12. I meant fave. In Korea everything tiny. Tiny people. Tiny dogs. Tiny eyes. Tiny cameras. Tiny birth rates. Tiny free time. Tiny will to live. But something is high. Did you buy a Pokemon game with my card? No, why? What is a Pokemon tier 3 subscription? My mom accidentally swapping my lunch with dad's. I can't wait to suck your dick later. Hugs and kisses. A man goes to hell. The devil greets him and says you have to pick your torture. Pick wisely because this will be your torture for eternity. The man goes through hundreds of rooms but can't decide until he sees a room where a man is sitting on a couch, watching football on TV, and getting a blowjob from a cheerleader. The man says, "This is what I want to do for eternity." The devil says, "Are you sure?" The man screams, "Hell yes." The devil goes up to the cheerleader and says, "You can stop now. I found someone to replace you." 2022 forensic sketch. Currently active serial killers, 2023. 8 questions a narcissist simply cannot answer. 8 questions a narcissist simply cannot answer. Imagine buying an expensive stroller for an ugly baby. With this reasoning, your mom must have pushed you around in a wheelbarrow. Do you know? In the 90s, Arsenal Soccer Club had a player called David Dix. When he was injured, the newspaper wrote Arsenal to play without Dix. The coach was upset, so the newspaper changed the headline to read Arsenal to play with Dix out. A record number of women attended the match. The Simpsons doesn't predict anything, we just haven't fixed any of America's problems since 1989. Surprising my 1 millionth subscriber by taking his wife to dinner. The first thing our new hire did was fix a bug that's been bugging him forever as a user prior to joining. He then breathed a sigh of relief and submitted his 2 weeks notice. What the fuck? Well, I finished skinning all the potatoes. Only one more thing to skin. Louisiana police officer crashes after Ralph flies into patrol car, starts pecking at him. And I'll do it again. My 23F boyfriend, 25 meters, is jealous of my dog, 11 meters. I wish I was making this up, laughing my ass off. My boyfriend gets jealous of all the affection and cuddles that I give to my dog. I've had my dog for 11 years and boyfriend for 1 year. So yesterday, I was fucking my dog. My boyfriend. Mom, am I ugly? I told you not to call me mom in front of people. Is it normal to jerk off while imagining someone you know eye roll? Edit. Thank God, I can finally stop feeling guilty about masturbating to my sister. Holy music stops. The popular kid starts a chat about body count. And then the quiet kid enters the chat. Whatever happens to Emmas? Where did they go? If your social group is defined by a suicidal nature, don't expect it to last a long time. When I was 22, my father, stumbling drunk and suicidal, fell and hit his head. He died instantly. That's when I realized, in the midst of my grief, how much I love beef stew. For this recipe, you'll need a slow cooker. I haven't taken a shower since last year. You meant to tweet this after midnight, right? No, it's been 365 days. Rest in peace Eddie the sea otter that could dunk a basketball and suck his own dick. Nagasaki. Nagasaki is a Japanese port city that was founded by the Portuguese in the late 16th century and unfounded by the United States on August 9, 1945. Too long, didn't read Wikipedia. Dracula keeps his first 2 nails trimmed. I have a new ability. I just swallowed 2 whole boiled eggs without chewing. Nick. Your balls are next. She dumped me, so I'm dating her landlord. We raising the rent tomorrow. G Park High School is easy. It's like riding a bike and the bike is on fire and the ground is on fire and everything's on fire because you're in hell. Found these infinity stones in my sister's drawer. Anus use these. Bro, tell me why this girl was walking past me and clinch her purse like, bro, you think he's stronger than me? Girls. Am I fat? Don't say that. You're perfect. Boys. Bro, am I fat? Theodore Roosevelt remarked that Taft should give up riding because it was doing him no good and because it was cruelty to the horse. Fun fact, the reason your internal body temperature rises when you are infected is because viruses are using your body to mine for Bitcoin. My friend gave me this to remember him by before he passed away. He couldn't speak at the time, but it seemed really important to him that I have this, rest in peace. Went to Roadhouse and ordered a 6-ounce steak, looked small as fuck. So I got my scale and MF weighed 3.5 ounces. Info, better check your shit. Got my 6 ounces though. Got my ruler for Subway ass. The next, #SICKOFTHISSHIT. 2 minors, a car and a dog. Disney really gifted us with some fine as women part 2. Joseph, I think I'm pregnant. Impossible, Mary. We used my patented pull-out technique. Well, it didn't work. What am I going to tell my shareholders? 30 years later. So apparently, I must be the son of God or something.